the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The 76ers are down 2-3 with the opportunity to prove themselves to the league, their fans, and most importantly, themselves. It's a pivotal must-win battle against the Celtics. Will there be an upset in round one? It's all coming up next.
Here in round one of the Eastern Conference playoffs, this has been a hard-fought matchup. Game 6 tonight with everything on the line. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Looking at the starting five for Boston. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Sam Hauser out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George and Embiid are up front. And it's Oubre in at the 3. You take a look at Philadelphia. What a huge game tonight for this team. Down 3-2. They have to win at home to extend this series.
And I'll tell you what, B.A., these fans know that. You get the sense they are extra rowdy. They understand what their team needs.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Down low. Here's George, and he converts the layup.
Sturdy play from George.
4 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Oubre can't hit. And here are the Celtics. Here's White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now Embiid. Outside Maxey. There's the 3. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
Ooh, the plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
With the step back. Here's Tatum. Hits the jump hook. Tatum's got 6 points.
He had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Screen by Embiid to the paint. And so far in this one, 2 for 4. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. White against Maxey. White, good.
Well, I like how White is up.
Philadelphia moving it around. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Pritchard. Inside. Here's Tatum. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
There's Tatum with the 3. Fires in the triple. Tatum. Outside Grimes. Pass to Drummond. Shoots over Pritchard. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 2. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brown. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4. Puts one up from 19. The shot by Drummond, no good. Boston trailing. Pass to Walsh. And here's Brown. Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. To go in the second. Brown passes to Pritchard. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta. Pritchard's got 5, little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's Walker. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got his 4. Lets it fly. Grimes with a defensive effort. 76ers trail by 5. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. Got it.
Screen by Embiid. Fires for 3. Garza grabs the board. Celtics lead by 3. Tatum inside. Maxey covering.
Yeah, no question Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
Right side Pritchard. Down low. Here's Tatum. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense.
Oubre, a screen on White. White against Maxey, and it's good for two. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embiid. And the shot is good, dropping it off the front of the rim. 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And Embiid with the block.
You can see why Embiid owns the inside.
Embiid against Vucevic. Fires from the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
For 3, George. Hauser grabs the board. Boston's shooting at a 43% clip during the second. Back to Tatum. Launches a 3. Jason Tatum! He's a sharpshooter!
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Embiid. And it's good! But hang on here for Philadelphia. Back to Tatum. And here's Brown for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now here's Tatum. Unloads from 13. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Tatum's got 9, who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Outside, Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Embiid, a screen on White. Maxey on the wing. He's guarded by White. And it's Maxey missing. Boston on offense. They're on a 17-4 run. Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Trail by 21. And here's George. Tries to break his ice. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just...
Here's Edgecombe, defended by Brown. Kicks it to George. They get back on track. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. At Brown. And there's a pick. Pass to Tatum. The 3. Knocks down the triple. Tatum's got 12 points now in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And an emphatic jam on the... It's rebounded by George. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Maxey. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot. So Drummond to screen on Pritchard. Here's Grimes. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The D hasn't been...
And that one goes in as he... Pritchard against Maxey. Pass to Garza. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance.
Big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside. Now here's White. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Embiid. To the paint. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's George. Yep, that one goes.
Getting it done inside.
They're outside. George with a steal. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. And George with the jam.
Gotta give him credit.
Back to Vucevic. Kick out to Brown. For three. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
White against Maxey. And the shot goes down. Maxey's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Brown passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic. And that's a double-double for him now.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
From about 19. Goes again. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
Outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Look at Embiid being selfless, dishing it outside instead of forcing it on his own.
Here's Vucevic. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. In the corner, Tatum. From deep. Oh, the response from Tatum.
Yeah, I love
55 seconds left in the fourth. Excellent defense, forcing that big miss. Here's Embiid. Ready off the pass, he lays it in. Now Brown. Outside White. Vucevic, a screen on Maxey. White!
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity level.
And so he's good on all three free throws. And that'll push the lead to double digits.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vucevic with a steal. No need to. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And with this win in Game 6, they've won the series. They've got to be happy to be moving on.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. There's a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, and play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.